evening and good morning to those who have just woken up. Hello, hi. I hope everyone is doing great. Sorry, the way I'm breathing, I'm just from climbing the stairs while running, rushing to come here to you guys. Happy New Month! Happy birthday to those who will be blowing candles this month. And I wish everyone a healthy month and a blessed month because it's a new month, and I hope everyone is doing great. Hello, you're most welcome. My name is Nora. Welcome to my evening channel. In today's video, we're just welcoming everyone into a new month. I'm still breathing like this because I've been running from stairs. Hello, hi everyone. I hope you're all doing great. Happy new month, happy new June. You're most welcome. Happy birthday to June babies. June babies, we pray for the blessings and a healthy month. May this month bring joy to each and everyone, okay? Nora wishes you all the best. Thank you so much guys for always coming. I thank those who have always been supporting my channel, those who have always been there for me. Guys, thank you so much. Nora, I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Nora and I'm from Uganda. I'm not from Saudi. I'm not an Arab. I'm a Ugandan. Hey, happy birthday to the new month babies. Me, my birthday is on August, not yet now. I'm an August baby, yes. So guys, I know while others are celebrating the month, and while me here, I'm also wishing you guys a happy month. All I could say that in this month, let's hope for the good, and whether things come the way we wanted, whether it did not work out, we should always learn to appreciate. Keep on moving happily ever after. Smile with your neighbors. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yes, love your neighbors the same way as you love yourself. Cheer up for those who are receiving good things. Whenever the year comes, whether the month comes, we should just celebrate the new things, celebrate the new friends. Don't be there and then you're always gloomy, you're always angry at yourself, you're always looking at everyone and you're like, that sign of we Africans, that's how we do. Africans, if we don't like something, yeah? Or maybe we are trying to talk about someone, we don't talk with our mouth open, like for you to hear what exactly we are saying. The only thing we'll do, that's our African side of talking. I will just touch you on your laps or maybe your shoulder, and then the sign will be like, so that's the only way to know that they are on you, they are talking on you. But one thing that I've learned in my life that my mom has always taught me is that never ever in your life feel resisted. In this world we were all born for people to talk. You see, even God that people have never met, people talk about him. So who are you? In this life, if you live for people, you'll end up suffering, my dear. Live your own life. Live your own expectation, the way you want to do your things in life. The only thing that I will not urge you to or to engage, yourself to get engaged, it's doing something that is going to make your life too short in this world. I'm only telling you the things that can make you last for long and live happy. You see, this thing that we always see on social media, people are saying, oh, don't lose weight. You need to lose weight. Oh, you need to look beautiful. Oh, you're aging. Oh, you're this. Guys, sometimes when I come to think of it, let me lay down. My ass can't sit forever because of my back pain. So I have to change my position to keep my back in position, so that it doesn't hurt me. I sit, I lay down. I sit, I lay with my stomach. So every time that you look at yourself, you're most welcome. A. What a A. Is that what you got on your exams this time when the result came back? You passed your exams, right? So guys, one thing that you should always learn is that when we die, we will not. Why are you angry? Why are you angry? You mean your results hasn't yet returned? You didn't perform well? Hmm? Hey, Shino. Hmm? What really happened? Hmm? Okay, smile. Just smile like Nora. Yeah. Okay, peace. So guys, you should always love yourself. Don't compete with the world. You see, me sometimes whenever I think of how people die and they leave everything on this earth, you don't go with anything. When you die, you don't go with your beauty. You reach down there, you will fade. The maggots will eat your body that you've been on this earth, injecting with this, injecting with that, injecting with this, injecting with that. So every time I think of that, I'm like, Nora, let me enjoy life. Let me enjoy what God has given me while I to make sure that they look beautiful. Hey, people are doing all kind of craziest things. People are doing this, that. Someone's lifting their lips. For example, look at my God gave me that perfect chin. You see my chin? You see my neck? I have lines on my neck. So I'm grateful for everything. There's no need of me always going that I need to go for surgery. I have to enjoy the nature. I have to enjoy the natural beauty that God gave me. Enjoy everything that you have. If you're there always stressing yourself, if you look at you, if you go into the mirror, and then you're like, but mirror, how comes I don't look beautiful? You know me. You know how many times people have insulted me with my nose. But you know what I always tell myself? It's my nose, and I will not do anything to it. This is me. Hmm? This is me. Whoever likes it, likes it. Whoever doesn't like it, it's none of your business. So just love yourself. Appreciate the beauty that God has given you. Every time you look at yourself, do to yourself this and tell yourself, oh, I'm beautiful. Shake it. You know me, I love shaking it to myself. Me, whenever I'm going to shower, I have to make sure that I shake it. I turn around and then I shake it. I'm like, oh, mama, God really gave me with one heart. God really gave me with one heart. Every time I look at myself, I'm like, oh, you're too beautiful. And you? And you, my sister, what are you doing? You're there always complaining. Me, my body is this, my body is that, my body is this, my body is that. Appreciate yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. Dance. Kiss yourself. Like, you know why they say kiss your ass goodbye? You kiss your hand and then you slap your back and you're like, ooh la la. This is really the beauty. Don't hate yourself, guys. The more you hate yourself, the more every time you go on social media and then you see people and you're like, oh, why can't I look like them? Let me tell you, there's a time that I tried to scrub my skin and there's that scrubber, it's peach. I tried to scrub my skin. My sister was like, Nora, you need to look beautiful. You need to have that glowing skin. And then my sister gave me her peach scrub, and I used it to scrub my skin. Guys, you won't believe what happened. Gosh, she was like, girl, what's wrong with you? Look at your skin. So I think if I really need to go for the beauty products, they have first to do some test on my skin because I don't trust my skin. It has a problem of irritating. I'm not going to force myself anymore. So appreciate your beauty. Every time you look at yourself, just say, "Ndi mulungi, nzasinga." But if you're there and for you always complaining, I've started seeing some people, they were like, there's this chick, they're like, oh, I've gotten married. You're faded, guys. There's a time when the situation changes. Let me tell you, I was once on dieting. I wasn't that fat, but I just wanted to become slim. And then I didn't want to become too thin. I didn't want to become that slimmy, like to reach it to around like 25 to 26. I didn't want to reach there. So what happened? I went back home in Uganda. Going back home in Uganda, there is something that happened, and suddenly I became depressed. Remember, I used to take those medicine, like those tea medication for losing weight. It was herb. It was made out of herb. It was so strong. I went into depression. I stopped taking those medication for losing weight. And guys, I became too thin that even eating food became a problem to me at home. Every time they could cook one of my favorite, I don't. Every day I was losing. I reached a time when my mom could count my ribs. That was in 2022 and 2023. I will never forget the year. 1.5 year when people can count my ribs. My mom was like, Nora, you really need to seek help. They tried to take me to the hospital. The doctors, they were like, she's okay, but she just suffering from depression. But there's nothing wrong with her body. She's just fine. She's normal. And then the doctor asked me this personal question. She was like, Nora, are you using anything? I just told her that I used to take some weight loss herbs medicine to help me lose weight. And this doctor was like, I think you should stop because the depression that you already have, it's not really good. First get well, and then later on you can do whatever you want with yourself. Guys, it was so hard. The hardest thing that really blown me away, it was because I was suffering from depression, and other people, there were people who were more that determined like to make my life go down. But my mom fought. My mom reached a point that she told me that, you know what, Nora, you need to fight back on your own. This thing of always crying, not eating food, I could cry, guys, going days without eating food. I'm just there. I'm not feeling hungry. I could only drink water and go to sleep. And imagine when it's cold. Oh, it was like, you know me, I'm a big love of coldness, but guys, I reached a time when even coldness, it was like, why are you here? I wasn't me. I'm a jolly person, but I reached a time when I wasn't jolly. I was always sad. I was going through something that I can't even share with anyone. But once I got myself back together and I told myself I need to fight, whoever is on my way, I need to fight. The day I decided to say that I'm going to fight back, everyone was like, her mother is on. It's her mom. It's her mom who is on her back. It's her mom who is telling her to do that. That it wasn't even my family members. They were all surprised. Everyone around me was like, Nora, where did she? I just told them, guys, I was tired of people always using something that they know I love the most. I was tired of always people threatening me. So it's time to put an end to that. And to my unexpectation, when I stood up to fight for myself, when I decided to use the legal things, guys, I was surprised that none of those things that those people, they were just mere. And then I was like, imagine these people, they brought me to this an extent where I couldn't even understand myself, where people could always say, Norah did this, Norah is this, Norah is that. Guys, let me tell you, sometimes don't allow people to misuse you. Don't allow people to use something against you, threatening you. Every time someone tells you, oh, I'll do this, and then you fear. Every time you fear because they're using something that you know. No. Tell yourself, you know what? Whatever comes, I'm ready to face it. Me, if that day didn't come out of that fear of fearing someone threatening me, I wouldn't have come out of that depression. I would have always been that girl hiding in pain, yet my life was going. I lost my joy. Me, I remember I used to hang up to one of the most expensive places. I could go with my friends, but sometimes I could even stay down in the parking lot in the car, just staying there, crying for no reason. I would just burst into tears and cry to God. But maybe God was telling me, Norah, why are you crying for me when you know what to do? I reached a certain point. There's a place where I went. I remember one day I went to the police station. I was like, I asked a police chief, and he was also just telling me nothing. He was like, oh, so if this person is like this, you should let them be. They are the one. I was like, in my mind, I was like, are you out of your mind? You're not helping. So I went to someone. I went to a counselor, and then I asked this counselor, I was like, what can I do to make sure that no one ever threats me using something that I love the most? This person was like, if you just go and tell the magistrate, like if you go to the court and then around me twisting the story, they were a bit elder than me. I'm an African girl. We were raised to respect elderly people. But sometime here it was my life. I reached a certain point where I felt that those people, they don't deserve to be respected. I told myself, you know what? So this gentleman gave me an advice. He was like, this gentleman was like, this is how some people out there are suffering, living under being mistreated and being threatened because they allow other people to have power over them. But if you decide to take a step of faith, these people, you realize that they had nothing against you, but because they knew you were maybe a little bit of mercier or maybe young, and they thought they can use that, what they know, against you to manipulate you to get whatever they want from you. So me, I was like, okay. I went. The lady asked me, how can I help you? I was even shaking. The lady held in my hands, and then she told me, there's no need to be afraid. If you didn't do something, just tell me your story. I'm willing to listen. I told the lady my story. Excuse me. I told the lady my story while crying, and I asked her, where did I offend anyone? Is it bad for someone to fight for what's yours? The lady was like, no, you didn't do anything wrong with that. And who are those people who are, I want to meet those people. The lady was like, these are the people who are making our children's life miserable by making them think that they are prisoners to whatever they did. This lady immediately wrote a letter of appeal. She told me, take this letter to the local government of the community where these people they come from. I want to meet these people who have made you to reach until this point that your life is no longer. Yes, let me tell you, if you're out there, you're going through something, and you know someone is doing this to manipulate you, make sure you fight. I'm not saying that fighting by, both of you standing in each other, then you start, no. Take things to the law. Let people who are handling the law handle that matter. Me, if I didn't take this thing to the matter to the court, I didn't know how my life was going to be. I didn't know if I would be here breathing, because people were making my life miserable and they were making me look like I'm the bad guy. I took the letter of appeal to the local government leader. They had to invite them. Imagine that same very day when I received phone call, like 15 phone calls. 15 phone calls, but I did not answer any of them. I didn't answer any of them. Each and everyone was calling me. They started sending me message. The good thing, they could send message and delete it. Maybe later on they'll be like, oh my God, what have we done? I saved, I don't know where I got the brain of saving things. I remember I could save every message, every single message those people could send me. I saved everything. So the day that we had to go to the court for the hearing, one thing I remember, when a judge entered into the court, the judge was like, Nora, who are these people? I told the judge that's so and so, and that's so and so, and that's so and so, and the judge looked at them, and the judge was like, all of you are old enough to be, her auntie, to be her guardians. But why are you guys doing this to this young lady? They started. Everyone started. This girl is ungrateful. This girl is this. This girl is that. This girl is this. This girl is that. The judge played them all the audios. They were all surprised at all the things they used to tell me. If I ever find anyone, they were like, it's not fair. Oi, everyone. a few weeks ago, when this girl came here, this girl came here alone. I don't know what's wrong with the network. It's a bit disturbing. And then I told them, no, my mom didn't. And then I told them, no, my mom didn't know anything. You will pay us the money. You will pay us the money. You will give us the money. The judge told them, actually, this case, you guys are all supposed to be jailed. But this girl pleaded you guys not to be jailed. But if it's your wish, guys, to go to jail and serve 5 years in prison, each and every one of you, who is willing to do it? They all looked at each other. They were like, I was young when I was offended. I was young when they took my joy away. But as a teenager who grew up innocently, without knowing, lost, raised herself, and then later on you people, you think you can use her mistakes to threaten her. Do you think you guys are right? I'm telling you guys, this world, there are a lot of people who think really differently. But me, I would just tell the young girls and the teenagers, if there is something that is bothering you, Talk to your parents. Talk to someone who can tell your mom or your father what you're going through. You know, some parents are not good at listening. But if someone is willing to listen to your voice, tell them. If maybe you can go maybe to the police station, report the case to them. Tell them what's really going on with you. Tell them what's going on in your life. Don't give a chance to those people who are wicked. Because they know, you know, sometimes people know that this person cannot do anything to us. Let's continue like tormenting her, threatening her, and telling her, don't say this. If you say this, we shall do this to you. And you, because you are afraid of telling anyone, you'll be like, no, I shouldn't. So in case some of you don't know what exactly I'm trying to talk about, go back to my first videos that I made, my first videos that I made when I started my YouTube channel. You will understand. However much in those videos, I could not narrate everything that happened to me as a young age girl growing up. But later on, so in this video today, I'm just narrating what recently happened in 2022 and 2023, when people thought that they could use what happened to me when I was young, they could use it against me to take my child away. But I had to fight. I had to fight so much because I had so much pain in me. I didn't want us to go through other things, but they are the ones who pushed me to go through a certain situation that I didn't want to go to. Sometimes, you know, my mom could always tell me, the problem with you, Norah, you think talking peace to some people, it's what they need. Some people, they need action. If you don't take action against people sometimes, they will not let you be. They will not. And my mom was right. When I realized that day that my mom was always right in what she told me, that sometimes talking peace to people, some people don't like when you come out and then you tell them, you know, you're humbling yourself. For them, it's like, what is she talking about? No. Precisely, maybe she's just trying to act nice, but she's not really all that kind of a person. But you're trying to make sense to them. But for them, they are not willing to talk peace with you. For them, they'll just go around playing. And this thing is, it's in some of Ugandan people. Someone thinks that they can use, let me just put it this way so that you can understand. Because if I say something like, you guys may not understand it exactly. So me, my in-laws, when I became a mom, I was so young, and so a lot of things happened in my life. I had to leave my home, but leaving my home, I had to leave my child with their family, so that me, I could go out, meet my sister in the city. We could start our own new life, the two of us, me and my sister. Then later on, my kid could join me. So because I left my kid with them, for them they thought that they could use that story to manipulate and make me feel bad. But no, I had to fight for myself and realizing that abantu bamuteragala mirembe. omuntu ne w'olimukolera ekibi ekiri kiki omuntu tabisiima. People in Uganda, they take funerals as joy. Like someone knows when someone has died, people are going to come, condolences, everyone is going to give me money. Everyone is going to give me money. For them, it's like business to them. Some people, but not all Ugandans. Some Ugandans who have their money, who made it, they are not into money. They are just, for them they are grieving. But some people, it's like a business. I also lost someone. I remember I asked my mother this question. Am I also supposed to be giving money to people? My mom was like, you also lost that. That person who will lay is the father of your child. So I asked my mom, so what wrong did I do that they are asking me for condolences? Condolences for what? I also needed to be condoled. I also needed people to come and tell me, Nora, sorry for your loss. But unfortunately, I wasn't there. But yeah, I also lost someone. But for them, it was like a business. That sometimes when I look at it, I'm like, some people are just gold diggers, people are gold diggers. People are really digging the gold. So we shouldn't take things for granted. We shouldn't use people's background or people's past to manipulate them. And this is more especially the young children. Let me tell you this, make sure that you always tell your parents what's happening. You see people that you're laughing with, people are wicked. Someone knows that you have no communication between you and your parents. And then that person will come and manipulate you with your past. They'll be like, if you don't want to give me, sometimes they'll use money, sometimes they will use it as an harassment. They'll start harassing you. And you don't want to go into those things as a girl. And you're like, no, someone will always be like, should I tell you? And you're like, okay. Because you don't want people to know. You are allowing the person to hurt you the most. My dear sister, I'm telling you, do the same thing that I did. I reached a point where I was tired of someone telling me that, oh, we shall do this. And I was like, I was always hurting deep down in myself. But one day, when the spirit of my ancestors were like, we are tired of this drama. They were tired. Like we should go. The day I made my first move, everyone was so surprised. And I don't regret. I don't regret that day that I made my first move. That's what I'm thinking. There's a time that I could always think that, was I wrong? The journey was so hard. My journey was really so hard, but I reached a certain point I was like, you know what? It should just be. And she just correct you. She just, I'm ready to face it. One time I asked my child, "Do you miss your dad?" She only told me, "Dad is now gone. It's only you and me." You know, a small child telling you that, it really broke my heart. When my daughter told me, "Mom, I now don't have a father. It's now only you and me. And I've seen people from my father's side, they are not good people." When my grandmother is next to you, she says other things. When she's with other people, she says something else. That really confuses me, and it makes me even scared of people. She went on and told me, "When I grow up, I don't think I want to be around them. I don't want." My daughter asked me this thing. She told me, "Mom, can you keep me away from them? Make sure like I don't see any of them." I was like, "But how can I do that? They'll think that I'm the one putting bad ideas into your head." She's like, "No, not putting bad ideas in my head. I've seen it with my own eye." She told me there is a day I was bypassing going to the sitting room, and then I overheard a conversation they were on you. The conversation that made me realize that some people are not good to live around. Imagine a young child telling you like, I didn't want to show her how I felt, but the only thing I told her, maybe they were just talking. And then my kid was like, that was not just talking. It wasn't just a conversation but someone, but they were really meaning what they said about it. July babies, where are you? July babies, let me see you. No, July, June. I think me, I'm still confused with June. June is here. It's only 1 month remaining to reach my birthday. Oh, let me say 2 months remaining to end the summer. How many of you who are always crossing their fingers and they are like, God, I pray for this summer to end. I'm tired of that wind. You hear that sound of the fan? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. You want to go to sleep, but you even fear. August babies. Can I see August babies? June babies. Hello. This is the fruit that I'm eating, guys. You see? This kind of fruit is so expensive in Uganda. We don't have the trees, but nowadays they are growing them in Uganda. You only get them to the supermarket. The most fruits that we have in Uganda: pineapple, oranges. Our oranges are green, and our lemons are green. And you know those local mangoes, the round one, leave alone those big ones. The big ones are also really tasty. They are sweet and red. Ooh. When it comes to pineapple, our pineapple. Hello, how are you? Are you fine? Are you okay? Happy new month. Welcome to June, the month where we are still in summer. Guys, the summer is really serious. It's driving me crazy. And yet I still have one more year to go here in Saudi. Pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. I'm going to stay here and next year again. I really need prayer. Finally. How many of you take juice into your coffee cup? Sometimes you may think I'm taking juice. No, I'm not always taking tea. This is juice, orange juice. It's even hot. I'm sipping the orange juice. You may think Noah is always taking tea. It's like back then in Uganda, when I used to work at a restaurant, I could always have my flask. So one time our manager came in, and then she was like, Norah, why are you always coming to work with your flask? Anyway, what's in this flask? She thought it was water. The tea burnt her mouth. I was like, do you still want to take my And I told her, make sure you wash my flask and put. I I told our manager, make sure you wash my flask. Put the new tea there. Because I brought my tea way from home. The manager was like, you never forget this day, Nora. I made our manager to cook a fresh tea for me and clean my flask. Because, someone putting their mouth on your flask without asking permission. Me, I don't share cups. If we are at work, I don't share cups. I only share cups when I'm at home. Even if you're my manager, who gave you the right to come and just use my things anyhow? You're always wondering, why am I always carrying the flask? In Uganda, the weather is cold. It's cold and you need to take something to keep your body warm. Let me go pick some clothes outside, guys. Come on. It's now becoming dark because it's almost reaching to 8. It's coming to 8 now. I'd wash some clothes. See? It's 7 p.m. Or should I say 19? These are the clothes that I'm picking out. They are still new, so I was told to wash them. I have to pick them back inside. I'd already dried up. So pick these fairy clothes and put them back inside the house. In Uganda, it's already dark, but here it's becoming darker. Let me say that because it's coming to 8 p.m. But that's how it looks outside. But in people who are in Netherlands, they are a bit lucky because it only gets darker, guys. I saw that time in Netherlands. Hey, I was like, wow. Someone, if you have any brother who is single, who is maybe in Netherlands, maybe you have a brother where, if you know that place is cold and it has snow, make sure you connect me with them. Connect me with them because me, I want to live in a cold land. Now we are back into our corridor. So let me pack these clothes. Aside from a distance. Hello, how are you? Unasemaje? Uko poa? How are you? You who is watching me? You who is looking at me? How are you? You decided to run out. Okay. No wahala. No wahala. There's no wahala, my brother. How are you? You who is looking at you? Yes, how are you? How are you, my friend? How do you do, my friend? You know, sometimes I'll be like, say, nobody's like you. How are you, my friend? How do you do, my sweetie? You know, sometime I'll be like you. You know, when I say that I'm a friend, I'll be here, right here, saying you. Every day that I pray for you, everything can go well for you. Yes, how are you, my dada? Unasemaje semeji? How are you, my sister-in-law to be? Guys, am I not fine? It's just that I'm too fine. So let me stand here so that you can see. Let me first similar to that shows that I've been working so hard. Don't mind this overweight clothes. Someone come and I tell you what I want to tell you. Someone is watching. You see, I'm too fine now. Don't mind about these clothes that I'm wearing. Yeah, I'm at work. But if you have any single brother out there, tell them Norah is here. I want to go to get married to the country where there is snow. I'm tired of seeing sand. Guys, someone come and take me away. I'm tired of being in Uganda. The only thing I love in Uganda, it's rainy season. So when it's summer in your country, you make sure you take me back to Uganda so that I enjoy the sun in Uganda. So when the snow comes again, you take me back home. That's how our marriage would last for my future husband. I'm too fine. I'm too fine. So I've told you guys, if you're there and you're watching, and you know you're in a country where there is, you see this girl here is single and no one can even say that that's my girlfriend. I'm not anyone's girlfriend. Don't worry about my clothes that I'm wearing. These are working clothes. I'm in a country where you don't have to show your body shapes. But I would like to marry a man who lives in a snow land. When it's summer, we go back to Uganda. We eat our food in Uganda. And when it starts to snow again, you take me back to your country where there is snow. You know, in Uganda, we don't have snow. So make sure that you fulfill my dream so that when it's snowing, you take me to your country. When it's summer, you take me back to Uganda. Did you hear me, guys? Make sure that you don't forget that. I love my country, Uganda, but the only thing is there, I love our food, fresh things only. Me, I don't like this eating sausage, lunch for dinner. You're making me eat salads like an animal, like our pig. You know, pig eat cabbage a lot. You make me eat salads. No. When it's summer, we go back to Uganda. In Uganda, when it's summer, it's raining. We don't have the actual dates of the weather. So, guys, no one is demanding me. Don't worry, no one is going to come and tell you that, hey, that's my girl. No one is mine. I'm not anyone's girl. She's single without anyone on her back. So make sure you marry me, you take me to the land where it's cold, because this girl is like a fish. She likes staying in a cold place. Sound is hot. Guys, sound is hot. Whee! She's right here. So tell me. Tell me, tell me, tell me. I think itamtoka. Hi yo, how are you? You'll forgive my manners because I'm moving around. I'm trying to hang these clothes so that next month they will be able to pay me on time. So I can get the employee of the year. There we go. We are done now.